Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. You know, this card here, I read this card a lot, but it's amazing. So I'm shuffling the cards today, and it just falls out. I have to read it again, folks. It's a beautiful thing. Ask for what you want. Find the courage to ask for what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no, but you have the right to ask. Likewise, everyone has the right to ask you for what they want, and you have the right to say yes or no. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 11, NASDAQ down 5, S&P's off 2.5, gold contract flat at $1,695 an ounce. Silver, $32.29 an ounce, platinum $1,570 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 23 cents, trading out at $95.53 a barrel. Bonds down 8 ticks at 149.31. King dollar off 6 ticks at 81.25. Euro up 32 ticks, trading out at 125.98, and the yen's trading out at 78.40. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&P, what do we have? We have Groundhog Day once again, folks. We are flat. You did 598 million shares. Bottom line, you get a flat market. Can't bust them up, can't bust them down. That's your S&P. Dow Industrials, same setup in the Dow Industrials. Dow was up $11. We did 598 million shares. The Dow's in the lower range. So the Dow, we're at 13,047. She wants to run down to this 12,778. Now, we'll see whether you get any juice on the way back down. We certainly haven't got juice on the way up or the way down. NASDAQ Composite. We take a look at the composite. Same setup in the composite. Composite. Now, the NASDAQ Composite is the weaker of the Dow and the S&P. The composite itself, we're at 3,069. You know, that's about $100, $75 away from the high. That high that was registered out in March. Composite today did $1.4 billion. Composite, folks, if wanted to break higher, would be banging out about $2.2, $2.4 billion. Now, let's go to the small caps. The small caps, folks, right now, look to me like they've released quite a bit of information. This is what it is. When you actually look at the Russell 2000. So first we're going to do the Russell 2000. Now, the actual Russell 2000 didn't have the expansion of volume that the ETF had, but let's go through it. So the Russell 2000 right now is trading out at 821.23. You know, we came in with volume yesterday of 212 million. Well, that's not enough, okay? However, if we go over to the IWM, what you're going to see is this. Now, the IWM is the I share for the Russell 2000. What ends up happening with the IWM? Okay, IWM yesterday does 69 million shares. That's a big number, folks, okay? That number was pushing into a swing point, had expansion of volume. When you do that, bottom line is that your probability goes up that you're going to go break that swing point. Now, that's the bull part of it. The bear part of what you had happen out here yesterday is that as you were going into that swing point, we got to 82.40. The swing point up there was 82.71. It was like, okay, why couldn't you hit that swing point? So as there were large orders that were coming in, there were 300,000 or 400,000 at a time. As they were coming in, someone would sell them to the other side. Okay, so what do we have out here today? This is what you have. We get over the high, 31 million shares, closed under it. So the correlation is 31 million versus 69 million. So that is the test without getting to the swing high. So that's saying that the small caps also, okay, failed. That's how that's set up. Now, let's go over to the King Dollar. King Dollar, folks, has pulled all the way back to where it broke out from. Now, highly volatile out here today. You know, we had a price spread in King Dollar from 81.11 to 81.67. What it hasn't been able to do yet is have wide price spread and accelerated volume, okay? Now, the volume wasn't bad today. It was 19,000 contracts, okay? The 19,000 contracts is not bad. What I want to see is something about 24, 25, 30,000 contracts. That's, you know, different ballgame. And the wide price spread. What has happened is that we are inside the 81.23 area or at 81.25. Well, what I also want to see is that I want to see it back inside 81.39. And the reason being is that the 81.39 level is the higher level, the higher range. Euro. We go to the euro. So tomorrow, let's take a look at the euro first. Euro is hanging at its highs. We're at 125.98. The last spike high up here was 126.38. The actual swing point is going back to June 18th, which is the 127.48. What we are going to have tomorrow morning, there's not the only surprise that could be, well, not the only surprise that could be out there. One of the information, a piece of information that is not in the marketplace yet from the European Central Bank is, are they going to get down on interest rates or not? What is in the marketplace is that Mario Draghi is going to come out and say, listen, he wants to buy as many bonds as he can buy, unlimited amount of bonds. He's claiming he's going to sterilize them in the marketplace. He's talking about buying 3 years or less. And what a sterilization means, folks, is this, is that they give money out on one hand and somewhere else in the marketplace, they're taking that amount of money out of the market. Okay, so this is what his goal is. What you have so you have 17 countries in the European marketplace, okay? What has happened is this, is that if you're Germany, you can borrow short money at 0.6%. If you're Spain, if you're Portugal, you're borrowing it at 3, 4, 5%. I'm talking about short-term money. What he's going to try to do is he wants to bring those other countries down in interest rate by buying their bonds so that they have less expenses. So what you have here, now if he actually does sterilize the debt, what you're going to see is this. And this is where the banks just rule. And, if the rest of the countries in Europe give up more sovereignty, they're out of their mind. But this is how, so watch what happens here. If, in fact, he does sterilize the debt, what is happening is that he's doing a transfer of wealth again. That transfer of wealth is going from probably the citizens somewhere in some of those countries to the banks. That's where it is. Because if they're giving it on one side and he actually is going to take it out of the economy, well, you know what? He's going to slice and dice someone. So we'll see where that shakes out. Now, that part there is already in the marketplace. What's not in the marketplace is that, is he also going to reduce rates in the Eurozone? Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go to Ron in Charlotte. Hey, Ron, what's going on?
Hey, not much, Tom. I got to tell you, I miss you. I used to live in Orlando and used to listen to you every day. And since we moved up here, I can't find you except on the internet. So. Well,
you know what you got to do. There's an easy way on your cell phone, right? Just so you know, inside the browser, right, on your cell phone.
Yeah.
All you have to do is put TFNN.mobi.
Okay.
And you're going to be really surprised how well that works, okay? And we're on 24 hours. But let's say you're just out, you just hit it. You'll be surprised how well it works, man.
All right. Well,
hey,
I'll try that.
So you know where the convention is, right?
I'm not anywhere near that. I've been avoiding that.
Okay. But, well, it's interesting.
I take the back way to work, so I don't have to mess with that.
Okay.
It's a mess down there.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What are we going to look at?
I want to look at SWI.
Okay, so SWI, this is Solar Winds, folks. It's not a solar company. It's a network management company. It's been a high flyer extraordinaire. The low is, for the last year, is $19. The high is $59.01. Okay, so what are we doing?
Well, I'm in it at 48.63, and I just moved my stop up to 55. And so I've never been in one. I'm kind of new to it. I've never been in one that's done so well. So I'm wanting to know how long to hang on to this thing.
Yeah, let me just look at this for a second. So when are they coming out with numbers? 10/26.
October, yeah. They just came out.
October 26th.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what we got. I can tell you this. I don't like what happened today to it. That's for sure. Okay, so let me pull this back a little. This has been a rocket ship, folks. So put it back 2 years, and we'll see what we have. Okay, so in 2 years, you get a weekly ABC up. Okay, cool. Let's see what that is then. Okay, so the B point on this is $47.66. That was generated May 11th. 47. So it's a 20-point ABC. You know what? It just finished ABC up, Ron. Okay. It just finished it. It's a 20-point ABC up. This is unbelievable. Yeah, you wait right there for a second. This actually finished it, do you know, right to the penny? It's 39.10 and it's $20 and it hit 59.01 today. 59, right to the penny. You stay right there. We'll come right back.